You like my shirt? Or is it too much? Look, I mean, there are monkeys on it. It's a lot, I know. Like that. Yeah, that's better. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. This is a video about things that influencers influenced me to buy or to try in the realms of sustainability products or sustainable products. I watch a lot of content on YouTube concerning sustainability, and sometimes it is really great to get inspiration from people that are like far more ahead in this topic than I am, like, at all. And sometimes influencers, YouTubers, they propose and collaborate with products and companies and recommend them to their audience. Some of them they use forever, and they're really convinced that they work. And some of those products I was convinced of as well, and I bought them, and that is what this video is going to be about. And I'm going to review it and say if this was like a good thing to buy, basically. All the creators that I'm going to talk about are going to link in the description down below. This is not like a sponsored video or anything at all. I bought these products with my own money, or I got them as gifts from other people. So this is no ad. This is literally just my opinion on the products that I was influenced by YouTubers. The first product is the Stasher bag, which is a silicone bag that is supposed to replace plastic bags or single-use plastic bags or Ziploc bags. And you can store food in them, you can freeze them, you can wash them. It's a great thing. So let's review it. Yes, the Stasher bag, or silicone bags, just in general. So I was playing with the thought of getting me some more silicone bags for a while, because a couple of months ago I bought this version of a silicone bag at Aldi's, and it closes with this zip, so you just put it on here and then you lock it, and it works really fine. But as you can see, you can only put down the food up to this line, basically. So it's actually quite small, and it's also not really flexible with this being really stiff. But yeah, it is working, and I thought I use this all the time, so I'm gonna invest in some really good silicone bags that I can use for storing food in the fridge or taking with me, that are quite leak proof and can also be put into the freezer, because that's also really important. I researched them and then I wished for them for my birthday. So I actually got 5 bags, which one of them was a kind of set, and then one additional bag. I cannot remember in which combination, but I basically got this like really big one, which I use mostly for freezing stuff that has a high volume. Then I've got these 2 sandwich bags, which I literally use every single day for taking stuff to work. And then the small one, which comes in really handy when you want to take cookies with you. That's all I've been using it for, basically, but it's just like a smaller size where you can just pack a snack to go with you. So I can really recommend them. So far, they are easy to clean, and they haven't leaked or anything. They're really flexible. The quality is amazing, so I can only recommend them. They are on the pricier side, I think, especially with also the shipping, that stuff like this is a lot more affordable, but then this stuff is also a lot better and high quality. I'm gonna keep all of them and use them until they die, which is gonna be a long time, and I can only highly recommend these. And yeah, I use them for literally everything. The second product I got influenced by, actually also by Shelby from the YouTube channel of Shelbizzle, I bet you know her, is a Klean Kanteen bottle. I know there are many more influencers that recommended this product, but from watching her videos, I learned most about it. So I bought a Klean Kanteen bottle, and what it's all about, let's roll the clip. So the Klean Kanteen bottle is actually the only bottle that has lasted for over half a year for me. So I've bought a lot of like plastic bottles that are made for cycling and stuff over the years, and they all broke on me for different reasons. And I got really fed up with it, and I was looking for like a quality bottle that I could take everywhere that was not too heavy and not too big, so I could carry it in my backpack easily. So I finally decided to buy a Klean Kanteen bottle. This is a single-walled one, so it's not good for taking hot liquids or cold liquids with you because it's gonna heat up or sweat depending on what temperature beverage you put in here. But it's just perfect for taking just simple water with you. So it has got this wooden lid, and it's stainless steel all around. It's this size, and I love it. As you can see, it's already got some like marks on there because I literally take it with me everywhere. It's always in my bag. For a stainless steel tin, it is quite light, I'd say. I think the way I feel it is like the lid part is the heaviest part. It has got like a rubber band on the inside, so it seals shut really easily, and if you keep it shut for too long, it's quite hard to open it again, but I can live with that, and it makes me work out a bit more. So I actually bought this off eBay. So I bought this secondhand. That's why it has kind of, I don't know if you can tell, but it has got a dent. Yeah, I think you can see at the bottom, and including shipping, I got this for I think 15 euros it was, or 14. So it's really affordable. I cleaned it thoroughly, and it's just the perfect bottle for me. The third thing I got influenced by is the Aquare. I'm not going to tell you right now what this is, but I got it recommended by the YouTuber with the name Gittemari Johansson, and I'm sure I'm pronouncing her name wrong, so I'm really sorry. But she has got a great YouTube channel on sustainability, on fashion, and just all things around the topic of sustainability. I just love her to bits. She's from Denmark, and just a lovely person. So thanks for recommending. Hello, welcome to my bathroom, where I'm going to talk to you about the next thing that an influencer made me buy, which was Gittemari Johansson. Also, I'm going to link her channel down below, as all the others too. And the thing that she recommends and uses also in her own flat is called Aquare. So the Aquare is an adapter, or a different nozzle for your faucet or tap, and you attach this instead of the one that comes with the faucet originally, and then you can save some water, because this is what it looks like. And simply because this little thing lets you regulate how much water comes out of the tap. So unless you need to fill up the sink, you actually don't need that much water coming out of the faucet for you washing your hands. So you automatically save a lot of water. And the way you do this is you just unscrew the old adapter thing, and then you rescrew the new one. So when I first got this, I installed it in the kitchen, and I found it highly unpractical. First, I didn't really understand how to install it, which was completely my fault because I just did some stupid mistakes. But then in the end, because the water came up from very high, when I washed the dishes, the water kind of went everywhere. And I can tell you about one thing that is already annoying me is, see, if I put this on, fine. First of all the surrounding sink gets wet. See that? It's like everything is sprayed. And then when I turn this off, it actually takes so much time to not run anymore, which is kind of, I don't know, which is kind of ridiculous. So that's a minus, but everything got wet, and it was just too much of an inconvenience to keep there. But then I installed it in my bathroom, and it's totally fine. So we're really happy with it, and we've been using it for a while now. And I went on the website a couple of days ago and I saw that they had shower heads now too, which I'm gonna look into a bit more later, maybe when my shower head breaks eventually. At some point it will, I swear. But yeah, so I'm pretty happy. I can only see the results if this saves any water in maybe like a year's time or so, because that's when I get my water bill, and we'll see then. But it's supposed to be a long-term solution rather than a short-term one, so I'm happy as long as it makes me consume water a bit more consciously than I did before. So thumbs up for the Aquare, and thanks Gittimary for recommending it. The fourth product actually does not have anything to do with sustainability, but I also bought it because I got recommended it so many times, or the brand at least, and I got influenced mostly by the YouTubers Kelty O'Connor and Natasha Ocean, I'm sorry. But there are two fitness lifestyle YouTubers that wear a lot of Gymshark apparel. So I got influenced by them to try out Gymshark, and here is what I think of the brand. So welcome to the floor in front of my closet, because you're literally sitting in my closet. Is this sharp? I cannot really tell, but yeah, so Gymshark clothing. I bought these three pieces, wait. I own 3 pieces of Gymshark clothing. There are two pants, this one and this one. They're, I think, the same version but different colors. And then there is this top, which I am literally still confused about, because it's really comfortable, but why is it short and has long sleeves? I don't get it. So I cannot wear it in winter because it's too short here, but then again I also cannot wear it in summer because it has long sleeves. But it is still really comfortable, and I think it looks so cute. I mean, look at it. And yeah, I don't lift weights in this or anything, or do a workout, or at least in any of these clothes, but I just wear them for comfort. Because I think Gymshark clothes are damn comfortable. So I bought all of these secondhand, as you can see somewhere. Yes, in this part I had it stitched up because I bought it with a hole in it, but for me it doesn't take away from the experience of wearing these, and I think it also ripped in another place, but that is only because I wear them that often. And I don't know if they always look the most flattering, not on me but in general, because as the day goes on they tend to like ride in here, and then you get these like hip bumps on the side. I think you can see it a little bit, like this part, and this only gets bigger, but I don't really care because they are so comfortable. And also this one has got a really nice like sporty material, and it's warm, but then again it's not because of this, and I literally do everything in this except for working out. But as loungewear I still love it, and the great thing is you cannot really see sweat marks in these. I don't know how they do it, but I worked out in these once and I think they're really fine. So yeah, I own these 3 and I can only recommend them. The only thing though is I think they're really pricey when you buy them new, so I'm always gonna buy them secondhand because I can, and then they only cost like 10 euros. And the other thing that I'm quite confused with is sizing, because these 2 pants, they're literally the same size. I think they're a size small, but this one is a lot less tight than this one. So I'm not really sure which size I'm buying next time I buy them, but yeah, so this one is a small, and this one, these 2 are also small, but this one being a lot tighter. But hey, who cares? They both fit. So yeah, can only recommend, and thanks for recommending them to me. The 5th product that I bought because a YouTuber recommended it to me is Thinxs underwear, and here I want to mention Sustainably Vegan Emmy. Her name is Emmy, and she has the YouTube channel Sustainably Vegan, and she does a lot of content about sustainability, simple living, mindful living, and just slowing down in general. Her content is so calm and relaxing and really inspirational. So thank you for recommending Thinxs underwear, and here is how I liked it. As you can see in the background, this is another thing that I got recommended on YouTube, and there are many people who advertise for them, but I picked out Sustainably Vegan because she's been wearing them and testing them out for years, basically, at least what she says on her channel, but I believe her, so hi. Thanks for recommending. And that is Thinxs period underwear. I've been using a menstrual cup for quite a long time and I'm really happy with it, but I thought, why not like try an alternative? So I bought a set of 3 with Sustainably Vegan's promo code that she got us one, so I got 20% off. And when ordering these, I chose a set. So I think there is like a regular one, a sporty one, and then like a nicer one with the like lace down here. But yeah, so I got all of these in a size I don't know what because I can't remember. And they took ages to ship. Oh, let me go down here. So they took ages to ship because for some reason I did not do proper research and they were shipped from America. So they had to go through customs, and I ended up paying an extra 15 euros to get them through customs here. So I ended up adding to the price of the 20% that I saved, which was a bit unfortunate and took a lot of effort because I had to go to a special place in my town to pick them up, and yeah. And they arrived. I really loved them. I tried them on and they fit perfectly. They're really, really comfortable. They feel really secure. The only thing I didn't think through is that because I got an IUT, that's what you call it, I haven't got my period since. So I bought them and literally have never tried them out except as wearing them as normal underwear when I didn't have any other clean ones. So they are really comfortable, but I don't really know if they work as period underwear because, yeah, I couldn't test them until now. So yeah, but that is my fail. That has nothing to do with the underwear itself, and I can only recommend them from what I have so far, but maybe only get them if you really need them. So yeah, that's my recommendation for you there. But thanks. Yeah, thank you. And then finally, the last thing that I got directly influenced by a YouTuber is again Mary Johansson, and she also recommended the last Swab, which is basically a replacement for single-use Q-tips. And I bought it last week actually, and here you go. This is totally unplanned, but I just got a package with my last influencer, my latest influencer swap that I did. And maybe you can already guess it by what's on the packaging, but this package is from the website Last Object. I think it's a Danish company that wants to produce things that you can swap an unsustainable alternative with one last time. That's why it's called Last Object. And they produce things like reusable cotton pads and tissues, face masks, I guess, and stuff like that. And the thing that I bought from them is the last swap. This is what it looks like. It comes in like paper packaging only, except for the stickers that they put on there because it's international transport, and there were lots of stickers on this side, but I already removed them. And I ordered 3 last swaps. They're basically they're basically Q-tips that you can reuse thousands of times. That's at least what it says on the package. So let's open one of them up. So you just open them up here, and then it says you just saved up to 10,000 cotton swabs cotton swabs. It says, there is no planet B. Last swap is an alternative to single-use cotton swabs. Every year, trillions of single-use plastic products end up in our oceans, harming wildlife. Last swap's case is made from recycled plastic that comes from the ocean-bound trash, which I think is amazing. This is what it looks like. Each swab comes in this plastic packaging, and you open it up here. So you just simply push here, and then you open it up, and there it is. I literally got them in the mail yesterday, so I haven't tried them yet, but they feel really sturdy. You just unclip them, and then you can use it. Of course, in comparison to like cotton swabs, and I mean, they also have them with not plastic in the middle, but I think I've got ones with bamboo and then cotton at the end. These ones only clean your ears, but they don't dry them. That is, I think, the only thing that I heard negatively about them, but I think if you know that this is like plastic, you kind of expect them not to dry up your ears or dry your ears. So I'm going to use them for a while and then maybe in a separate video tell you how I like them. But so far they seem really good. They have the exact same size of like a normal Q-tip. And as soon as you're done with them, then you clean it up and you can just clip it back in here again, close it up, and then you go. So why did I buy 3? Because I want to have them as gifts for other people. That's basically it. And I got a deal when going on their website. I don't know if it's still on today, but that you can, if you buy 3, you can save the shipping. So I just did because I have some people that I know can benefit from this. So this is my last swap, and I am really happy that this got recommended to me, or not to me, but to us by influencers on YouTube. So thank you very much. So I hope you could draw some inspiration from this as well. Have another opinion. Again, this is not sponsored or anything. This is just my opinion on products. But I hope you liked it and have a great rest of your day and see you in the next one. Bye.